according to reports, it's the Clippers who have begun conversations with Westbrook to potentially join them in L.A. All right, Skip, that's the team you have chosen in the City of Angels. Do you love or hate this idea?
No! What are they thinking? At first, I thought it was just a lot of pie in the sky. I thought Paul George was talking about that great year he had with Russ. We need Russ. No, you don't. Marcus Morris seconded the emotion. We need you don't need Russ. You're thinking of back in time Russ. You're thinking of the MVP Russ. He does not exist anymore. You know this, and I know this, because I watch every dribble of every LeBron James game. I have watched every dribble of every Russ game over the last 2 years. What did I see? More trouble than worth. I saw the most psychologically damaging parade of turnovers on a nightly basis I've ever seen in any NBA team's season in all my years watching this game closely. I saw Russell Westbrook this year lead the NBA in turnovers per 36 minutes. As we speak, he has fallen all the way to 149th out of 150 qualified three-point shooters at 29.6% from three. Liability. Solo act of a stat machine. He plays hard, but he plays hard for Russ. And the problem is, in the end, he has losers' intangibles. He is a coach's nightmare. Maybe Ty Lue would be one coach who could deal with it.
Yes.
I doubt it. And now we're hearing reports that Russ is demanding that he be a starter if he signs with the Clippers. I can't believe there's any market for him whatsoever, because I do like this Clippers team. It is deep. And now Eric Gordon has taken over the second unit point guard duties. And if you look at your stat sheet, he had 7 assists coming off the bench last night. He can orchestrate.
He led him in assists.
He did. He can distribute the basketball. Russ is a nightmare, a whirling dervish of a turnover-prone nightmare. And again, they respect him because he's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, because he, for 4 out of 5 seasons, averaged a triple-double. Yoke is averaging a triple-double as we speak, and that's phenomenal. But Russ was even more phenomenal that as a 6'3" guard, he kept averaging double-digit rebounds.
Correct.
He will scratch and claw for offensive rebounds like nobody you've ever seen. He'll be there on the spot for defensive rebounds, but he's just trying to pile up his triple-double stats. He will be the basketball death of the Clippers. If they sign him, I will be completely out, because he single-handedly will end up wrecking what's left of their season.
Well, Skip, I would talk to someone very familiar with this situation, and that's told that if he were to ever get traded, he would get bought out immediately by the team that traded for him, because it's probably going to be a team that just wants to rid that contract but wanted draft compensation. He needs to go to a veteran. That
was the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
Yeah.
He needs to go to a veteran team. Marcus Morris, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Eric Gordon, Nicholas Batum. I think that would qualify as a veteran team.
They do qualify as that.
Yes. So, but they weren't going to trade for him. They weren't going to give up no compensation to get him.
No.
We can get him at our rate that we want to pay. But, you know, he said, I want to start. Okay. The question is, but I think Terrence Mann has done a great job since he's been inserted into the starting lineup.
He was really good last night.
Because he took over for Reggie Jackson was starting at one time. They tried to get John Wall. He's since been traded back to Houston.
Yep.
And Charlotte traded for Reggie Jackson, who's since been bought out. Looked like he might be heading to Denver.
Yep.
But Skip, it's reading that he got permission to talk to Clippers, Heat, Bull, and the Wizards. What does he want? Looking at it from this, Clippers give him the best chance to win. If he wants a title, and obviously he's accomplished everything else individually. He's been a regular season MVP. He's been an all-NBA player, Skip. He's been an all-star game MVP. The only thing left that's missing from his resume is what? A championship. And the Clippers, of the teams that's interested, have the best opportunity. Nobody's thinking the Bulls, the Heat, the Wizards are title contenders. Only the Clippers. So if that's, and it gives him an opportunity to stay in L.A., close to home. He loves playing here. Family and friends. He's from here.
That is correct.
For me, it's a no-brainer. even if it's not in the starting lineup. I believe this is the best situation. He's close to his family. Wife, kid sleeps in his own bed. He gets his family and friends, get an opportunity to see him on a nightly basis if they so choose. I don't really know what else the discussion is, Skip.
I know what the discussion is. You hate the Los Angeles Clippers, the team in the basement,
No.
so you would quickly, hotly endorse them signing Russell Westbrook because you know how damaging he would be.
No, I'm saying I don't know what the discussion is. I don't know what the thought process. What is he thinking about? That's my thing.
I think he's thinking what you just outlined. Sure, this makes all the sense in the world for him.
Yeah,
not for them.
Mark Stein is reporting that he's going to take to after the All-Star, through the All-Star break. He don't want to be rushed with his decision. But I don't think this is not a rush decision. I think it's the only decision. if he's trying to win a title, what other discussion is there having?
Okay. What did I tell you the other night, the other morning, after the last Lakers game before the All-Star break? I told you it was a pleasure to watch your Los Angeles Lakers play 4 quarters without Russell Westbrook.
Right.
It's just hard on your eyes because his turnovers are so egregiously bad that they're soul-crushing for players who know how to play basketball. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. It hurts your heart and soul because you know it's so bad that you feel like he shouldn't even be on the floor. And you saw some the other night in the past Kareem game.
Yeah.
Where you're like, Russ, what are you thinking? What did you see?
Yeah.
There was one where LeBron had a breakaway dunk, and he throws it like 10 yards to the right of him.
Yeah.
Threw it out of bounds. I don't know. What are you seeing?
And plus, Skip, Russ is shooting 34.5% in the crib. He's shooting 23 from the three.
Yeah.
He's shooting 23% on the road. A qualifier, if you take enough threes, that 11-point differential is the worst in the NBA.
Okay,
so you would think you want to stay in the crib.
Okay, there you go again. What happened last year in the crypt? It got so bad that even on the corner threes, he would pull up to shoot it, and you could just see in his body language, I'm about to launch.
Yeah.
And the whole building said, no.
And the fans could see he was about to launch, too.
Yeah, because he's a horrible three-point shooter, and he's got the worst hands I've ever seen on any point guard. And yet the Clippers are saying, well, we don't have a bona fide, genuine, authentic sort of run-of-the-mill point guard who's going to be a pass-first point guard. Well, this is the worst you could try.
Skip, they didn't like say no, but in the games that I've been to this year, when Russ got the ball and it looks like he's in the shooting position, you could feel the anxiety build in the building. Skip, you could feel it. It's like everybody seemed like, well, damn, am I the only one clutching? I looked down there and they like tensed up. It was just like, no, get the ball up.
Yeah. And is Russ an orchestrator? Is he a quarterback? Is he a distributor who can organize your offense and get everybody where they should be? Well, the Clippers don't have that guy, but he's the opposite of that guy, the polar opposite, as in cold as ice opposite.
I think, I think Terrence Mann is doing an unbelievable job. Skip, you only got so many positions. So, look, you played 8, 9, 10 guys in regular season, but you know you're not playing no 10 guys come playoff time. You can cut that thing down to like 8 guys.
Listen, I can't get it out of my psyche, the nightmares of Russell Westbrook going hell-bent down the lane where it became the most entertaining moment in Laker games for all the wrong reasons because I'm like, what's he going to do? The ball's going to fly up out of his hands somewhere. Right. Every once in a while, he made a good pass. And the numbers that he finally put up, to your point, if you put them in a vacuum, they're very good. You'd say, give me some of that.
Right.
No, not some of this. There's too much West brick going on. There's just...
Well, get ready. You're going to come into the Clippers.
You'd love it. You would celebrate that.
Nah, Skip, the man wants to continue his playing career. I mean, should we all applaud people?
Shouldn't we? I don't know what they're thinking. Like, sometimes Paul George is just wacky to me. Like,
that ain't wacky. Yeah. That's a good decision. PG know Russ can help him win. Didn't he tell you had a career year with Russ?
He did, and what happened? Then what happened, right?
Paul George happened. That's what happened. Yeah. Did you forget that?
No, I did not. But we got Kawhi Leonard, who I can't believe he would sign off on Russell Westbrook. don't believe
I mean,
he didn't sign off on him once.
It's hard to believe that one time you won't turn the man call, and next time you're embracing the man to come join the team.
I don't see it. But maybe he's being overruled. I don't know. Maybe it's coming from the top.
Nah, you don't want to overrule Kawhi. No. You know what happens?
he shuts it down.
He absolutely will shut it down.
Yeah.
Shannon, you can't even have this debate with a straight face. It's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Kevin Durant, he's opening up about his time in Brooklyn. You do not want to miss what he had to say. We're going to let you hear it coming up next here on Undisputed.